Hello! Mickey Sparkle's here, and it's Benny time. Correct! I just saw that I have 30 followers. Let's give a clap to me. Woo! I'm famous! I'm famous! Ah! Ah! Crazy famous! Ah! I'm famous and I'm crazy! Ah! Yeah. I'm keeping the birthday up from yesterday because, you know, when it's your birthday, it's still your birthday even though it's the next day, you know? So it's still their birthday. And that's the freaking tea. Okay, we are live! Exclamation point tweet. Just in case. I'm tired today. And I have a headache. And I didn't take any pills. Because I forgot. And that's what's going on. That's my Benny Beer theater. Okay? Let's get started. Loading the game. What happened? We had a party. Togami got stabbed a lot of times down the front of his face. We found him under a table. Now it's time for the trial. I'm ready to get lawful. We're on the first island? No, that's where we're going. We're on the central island. Wait, how's our little buddy? Let's give her another present. I don't know if I have any. Let's give her jerky. Hello, Yakuza Dry Clean. I'm gonna give a present to this creature. Our snake and me. Yay! Now her despair is set to 0. How are you guys today? Good? Neutral? Whatever. All. We accept all. Were we supposed to go? I don't think we were supposed to go to the park. Oh well. We'll find out what happens. While I slowly wake up. Where are we? My brain is not great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your headache, Yakuza Dry Clean. Please eat food and drink water and take medicines. Hi, Yuzu Grove. Welcome, welcome. I'm okay today. I have headache as well. But you know, I love to party. So we're gonna fucking party. Okay, Monokuma Rock. This is where we're supposed to go. And we're keeping the birthday stuff up for today, for those who missed the first few seconds. And, everyone clap for me because I got 30 followers. Now let's begin. Huh? Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? Yes, I just found out literally right before starting the stream, and I went, ooh. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right? Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. I need to turn this down a little. Byakuya, 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 Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I can already feel my voices aren't going to be on par today. I need to do training. This is very important to me. We can do it, guys. I know. They probably ran away. Oh, hell nah. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey, now. If you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what are you doing all this time? What were you doing? Nothing? I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room, and then I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You. How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? I am right here. Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please, wait a second! My, Monomi, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles. He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? How's everybody today? Well, I speak to all the children. This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened. Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have dinner instead? What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously? You're such a wuss. A huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this. Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this? Peko, are you doing okay? You looked like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern. However, there are other things we should be focusing on. This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why? Why do we have to find the killer? I don't know, man. Because the bear said so. And you always listen to what bears say. You're wondering about Gundam too, right? You too, huh? Aww. Don't cry. We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed. Be happy. You humans have been spared. Dope. No. Okay, whatever. I wanna talk to Kuzuryu. Gundam is definitely on Tumblr. 100%. I don't give a flying fuck if the fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares, seriously? Oh, Kuzuryu. Jeez, how boring. Whatever, let's go inside already. In RPG video games, it is common for secret areas to be underground. Comparing our situation to a video game. She's gonna do that a lot, babes. Byakuya, Byakuya, Byakuya. Okay, let's click on Monokuma Rock. That's my roar. That's my mountain roar. What the? Something's shaking? This is dangerous! Everyone, please get down! Ka-thunk. Something came out! Could it be... Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazi is trembling with fear. Whoa, that's totally suspicious. Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. There's no way. There's just no way we'll find out the killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. Today, by the way, for my tropical juice, I have half of a Trader Joe's organic mixed berry flavored juice beverage blend from concentrate with other natural flavors. Their answer to Capri Sun. So I hope everyone else has a nice beach beverage that I forgot to get yesterday as well. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, I'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. My beach beverage is water. It's always good to stay hydrated, Dawn. Welcome. Mickey Sparkle, you have salt water? Even more beach appropriate. You're the winner so far. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped into the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Us on the escalator, and when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, Kushunk. If you drink one sip of salt water and then one sip of regular water, then it neutralizes itself and you stay at the same hydration and nothing else happens. That's a little fact. This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he has gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering around inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Damn, Hina-chan. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened. It is. Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Boo, boo, boo. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we'd been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair. SMH, these guys know nothing about Dangan Ronpa. Agree. Has begun. I would love to save, thank you for asking. Okay, baby, I don't have any skills. Just making sure that I don't have any skills, correct. E-handbook. Truth bullets. Wait, first we have to check on our animal. This is what I do now. What does the name mean, by the way? Oh yeah, I was gonna say that in my thing. It is bullet refutation. So it's just the concept of the game, basically, is what Dangan Ronpa means. But it's written in like katakana, not like it is written in katakana, and that's why it's just called Dangan Ronpa in English and other countries, I believe, and why they didn't like translate the title. Okay, let's go. Monokuma file number 1. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. The body under the table is face down, as if Byakuya were reaching for something. I was wondering about that, now I'm not. Fuck yeah, Don! Knife. Bloodstained knife was found under the table where the body was discovered. A glowing paint-like substance coats it. Bloodstain under the table. A pool of blood formed around the body underneath the table. A lot of blood was splattered against the inside of the tablecloth. Also, there was no sign that the body was dragged through a bloodstain. Gaps in floorboard. The floors of the dining hall were full of gaps. Gundam dropped one of his earrings through these gaps. AC timer. The AC timer in the dining hall was set to 11:30 p.m. The AC timer in the office was also set to 11:30 p.m., which is a weird time for the AC to turn on, if you ask me. Night vision goggles. Found under the table where the body was discovered. Apparently it came from the supermarket. Embarrassing pose. Fucking goofball game. During the blackout, Mikan tripped and fell in the dining hall. By the time the lights came back on, she ended up in a compromising position. Duralumin case. The case Byakuya had with him. There's a lot of security equipment inside and a hard plastic case as well. The key to the other duralumin case is inside here too. Ibuki's account. During the blackout, Ibuki was able to discern all the noise people were making. Mahiru. Uwa, it's a blackout. Kazuichi. Hey, I can't see anything. Ibuki. It's pitch black. My future's pitch black. Mahiru. Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Hiyoko. Wah, don't step on my feet. Byakuya. What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Nagito. Ow. Akane. Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know. No, hey. Back. Thank you. Teru. You guys, where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen? Sonia. Perhaps the breaker overloaded? Kazuichi. Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it. Irons in storage room. There were 3 irons placed inside the storage room. When Nagito found them, they were all turned on. Storage room tablecloth. A bloodstained tablecloth was found randomly stuffed inside the laundry hamper. Teru's account. The gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why Teru couldn't use it during the blackout. Party dishes. Teru poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate them. Fire door. If a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. Kitchen equipment list. The knife found at the crime scene was not included on the kitchen's equipment list. All the dangerous equipment that could be a potential weapon was confiscated by Byakuya. Apparently there's an iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Chiaki's account. When Chiaki was standing guard outside, Fuyuhiko apparently came to the old building, then walked away. Murder threat. A threatening letter that was found inside Byakuya's room. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. The author of this letter is unknown. Kazuichi's account. During the search for Byakuya after the blackout, Kazuichi headed straight for the office. He didn't see anyone there, including Peko. Mikan's autopsy results. According to Mikan's autopsy, Byakuya sustained several puncture wounds to his chest and abdomen. The wounds were inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon, roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. Nekomaru's account. Nekomaru kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body was discovered. Okay. Is anyone forming a picture? Let's begin. As you consider, if you're forming a picture. Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial, mon ami. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for whodunit. If you vote correctly, then only the black one will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave the island. Such a cruel rule! Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us? Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is going to be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monomi, of course. You hate me that much? Now let's begin. This game is so fun. If only because of her. Hey, you're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do? No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists. Were you even listening to the rules? Sorry, my angel. Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there's a fucking suspect. Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right? No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me. Huh? What does that mean? Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh? The most pressing issue on our minds? Can we take a moment to appreciate the power of acting and remind everyone that our lucky student here, Komaeda-kun, is also our lucky student in the first game, Naiki, and how just what a fun job she's done here with these two different characters. Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table. Then let's start with that mystery. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table, we can start with that. But ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trials finally started. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorials, blah 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 blah. Irritating rudeness. Thank you. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a we all know how these work. Truth cylinder, left stick. I should read the instructions, but I'm not going to. Start, blah. I mean when I'm making my argument. Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that? His body was underneath the table, at the very back of the dining hall. After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there. Huh? Why? Obviously, by hiding the body, they tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone. Okay. We got it. We got this, guys. Don't worry. Get his stupid ass. May windbreak. No. I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it. So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point. Ugh, and here I thought I had a genius idea. Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless. I respond better to praise, you know. But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table? Byakuya was probably killed under the table. What? You think he was killed under the table? So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table. That does make sense, but why did he go under the table? Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester. The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table. Get his ass. It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he dived under the table. The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think? The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what he was doing during the party, then it's probably... what? I mean, I know what it is, but what do we think that it is? Okay, well, I'm just gonna say what it is, and I'll get it wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm so smart and beautiful. It probably had something to do with the knife we found under the table. Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"? Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table. He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table? If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment? Her voice is so soothing. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table. No, that's not possible. What? You seem rather confident about that. Of course. I have proof to back me up. Boop, boop, boop. This is almost like a real trial. Weak spot. Various weak spots. Contradiction. Weak spots. False. Truth bullet. Lower. Trust. Gauge. Influence. Fail. Logic. Lies. Concentrate. RB. Focus. Gauge. Blah blah. I feel like the explanations for these games are harder than what they need to. Like, it makes it more confusing, much like the way I speak. I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife. But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. Untrue. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark. Why do you say that? If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening. So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles? Yeah, that seems to be the case. No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around. Other way around? Seriously, the killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya. I was surprised. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. I'm so glad we're on the same page, my best friend in the world. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Ugh, dude! Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll be in one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. I will read the new mechanics. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. How can I do that if my controller keeps getting unplugged? Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's blah blah blah. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the blah button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you'll not be able to cut the opponent's remarks. Huh? What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. It appears there's been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the start button during these arguments, you can view the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you. You're being very sassy this time, but I appreciate it. Get them, me. What's your proof that the killer blah blah blah? Oops. I used the wrong one. Yes, I am making fun of you. Oops. I'm not good at this. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute Mahi's claim with elephants. With elephants. Okay, I did it. Mini game. Elephants is the best way. Thank you for your support. No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles. Definitely. But why? Jurarumi. Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles. Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside the Duralumin case as well. Wahoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language. Isn't she an angel? Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case. Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place. I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense. Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too. It would be weird. Hanamura, you are so annoying. I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish. Ew, you totally mean that in a perverted way. The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Duct tape. Usually those, will complete the sentence. But that was just a list, and I liked it. There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table. I can't stop thinking about Teru Teru is a beanie baby, because it's what Mickey Sparkle said yesterday. I think it's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Beanie baby. Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there. Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table. This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? That's literally Sailor Moon, everyone. Not only did he bring his self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too. That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious. Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much. He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder. Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye? You think so too, right, Hajime? That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur because of the person who told him there would be a murder. Everyone, can you please take a look at this? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. That's worded so weird. Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him. So who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that. Wasn't me. Are you sure? The only lies I tell are friendly lies. Those are still lies! It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter? He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate. He should have told us he received a threatening letter. If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too. So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing. Screw that noise. Who the hell wrote that letter? Well, obviously, the killer. The killer. Stop it! We're just thinking about the killer for a while. Okay. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya? Just like that other video game. Enough already. Show yourself, you coward. If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place. But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet. Pardon me. Can I say something, please? What is it, Miss Sonia? I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
そっか。暗視スコープなしじゃ何も見えないよね。
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
でもそれだとテーブルの裏のナイフは取れないし、戸上くんがそれを目撃することもできないよ。
But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
目印を使うにしたって、あの暗闇ではその目印すら見えんからも。
Even if the knife bore some kind of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness. No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. Glowing paint.
そうか。夜光塗料を目印にしたらどうだ？それなら暗闇の中でもナイフを取ることができるぞ。
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
実際テーブルの下に落ちてたナイフにも
In actuality, the knife we found under the table
テーブルの裏に貼ってあったガムテープにも夜光塗料が塗られてたよな。
and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
それって犯人があらかじめ塗ってたんですか？
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
でも夜光塗料を塗っておくなんて停電になるのが分かってたみたいじゃない？
But painting them with glowing paint, it's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
実際分かってたんだよ。だからこそ夜光塗料を目印に使ったんだろうね。
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
ことは停電を仕掛けたやつが犯人だね。
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
だったら決まりだな。犯人はブレーカーのあった事務室にいたやつ。
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
つまりおめえだ、ペコヤマペコ。
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama. Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
私は犯人ではない。
I am not the killer.
犯人じゃねえってさ。
Oh, I guess she's not.
簡単に信じてどうすんだよ。
How can you believe her so easily?
でも事務室のブレーカーには横山さんでは背が届かないと思うんですけど。
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
そんな小さな問題はどうでもいいんだよ。ペコ山がブレーカーを落として停電にしたんだって。
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused a blackout. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Blue-colored weak spots will start appearing if we call blah blah argue spots blue blah. Shooting, truth, flip your way. What? Oh, I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. You must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun. I'm sick of your ass, tutorial. Dun, 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 dun.
事務室にいたペコ山ならいつでも休館を停電にできたはずだ。
それは無理なんだ。
I see.
なんで無理なの？
Huh? Why is it impossible? Sorry, I was not reading. Because I was not in the office.
停電前からずっとね。
Not even before the blackout.
見張りはどうしたんじゃ。
What happened to do blah 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 guard duty? Sorry.
事務室に。
Oh, you weren't in the office?
明らかに
That's clearly a desperate excuse. We know where she was. Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
それは無理なんだ。
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible?
私は事務室
Because I was not in the office. We've caught up.
停電前からずっとね。
I'm consenting!
俺は賛成だ。ペコ山の言葉を信じていいと思うぞ。
I have completed my Trader Joe's organic mixed berry flavored juice beverage blend from concentrate with other natural flavors. Everyone else, drink your drink. No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
はは さてはペコ山に惚れたな。
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
そういうことじゃなくて、2台の証言がアリバイになるんだよ。
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
確かにあのトイレはパーティー開始直後からずっと何者かに占拠されておったの。
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. Click.
ようやく解放されたのは
Sorry. I was checking the time on my
発見さ
phone.
れた後だったのかな。
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
もしかしてその時トイレに入ってたのって。
Ah, then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
だってペコ山以外のみんなはパーティー開始後もちゃんと大広間にいただろ。
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
そっか。あの時ずっとトイレにこもってたとなると、ペコ山お姉としか考えられないんだね。
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
そういうことになるな。
I guess that would be true.
ずっと便所にこもってたのか。そんなの最初から言えっつうの。
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
言えるわけないじゃん。あんたってデリカシーってもんがないの？
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you were so insensitive.
あれだけ長いということは間違いなく嘘じゃな。
I hate this. If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
言えんわな。そらクソしておったとは言えんわな。
There's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
ねえ、デリカシーって習わなかった？男だらけの国にでも住んでたの？
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
すまんな。
Ugh, I'm sorry.
いいんだ。それよりこの話題はやめにしないか。
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
だが匂いはさほど
Oh
強
my
烈ではな
God.
かったぞ。お前さんのすぐ後に入ったわしが保証しよう。
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
もういいだろう。
I said it's fine.
でもさ、ずいぶん長くトイレにいたんだね。お腹でも壊した？
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
事務室に入った直後に腹部の猛烈な痛みに襲われたんだ。
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
そのせいでトイレから動けなくなってしまった。停電の時も同様だ。
Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
ねえ、用を足している時に暗く
Oh
な
my
るの
God.
ってどんな気分？逆に興奮するとかはある？
He's abnormal. Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
もうやめとけって。
Seriously, stop it.
けどよ、その腹痛ってのは偶然なのか？
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
ねえ、いきなり何？ろくに操作してないくせに口を挟まないでくれる？
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
間抜けなおめえらに任せらんねえから口を挟んでやってるんだろうが。
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
じゃれ合いはやめろ。それより偶然とはどういう意味だ。
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
だからよ、誰かが下剤を持ったとか考えらんねえのかってことだよ。
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
下剤ですか？
Laxatives?
そうやってその女を事務室から追っ払った隙に誰かがブレーカーを落としたんじゃねえのか？
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
なるほどな。その手があったか。
I see. That might have happened. The question is whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Me when I'm making an argument. Sorry. Did you eat anything weird? I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall. There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? Teru Teru cooked the food. How suspicious. I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste. Whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it, I don't know what to do. Oh, well, let's try it. Okay, nothing. Or I missed, rather. Okay. Okay. No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too. If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine. Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations. I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation. What the fuck did you say, bitch? Cease the bickering! Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah, we already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank? As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. She's not rude, she's just interesting. Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it? Maybe they used a remote control? They probably messed with the breaker. It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge? I bet it's really Monokuma's fault. By the way, I'm not a trashy skank! I know what it was. It was this. I consent. I wish headaches weren't real, guys. For me and for you. Amen. It's just as Mahito said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course it's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
倉庫でアイロンを何台も使ってわざと電気を使いすぎの状態にしたんだね。
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
ああ、犯人はそうやってあの停電を。
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout. Oh dear. Hold on a second, let me speak too.
なんだよ。
What the heck?
倉庫のアイロンが停電の引き金じゃぞ。
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout.
そいつは聞き捨てならんぞ。
That's inexcusable. Why? AC timer.
倉庫のアイロンが停電
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room. How is in the dime blah blah blackout occurred blah blah.
いや、大広間に
No, just because people were in the dining hall
まだ容疑が
doesn't mean they're not a suspect. So true. But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. Untrue.
その言葉切らせてもらう。
Get his ass, my love.
アイロンは停電の原因にはなったけど、直接的な引き金になったわけじゃない。
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
直接の引き金になったのは、大広間と事務室のエアコンの電源が入ったことなんだ。
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
エアコンじゃと。
Air conditioner!
あの2台のエアコンのタイマーはどっちも11時30分に設定されてたんだ。
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m. Celestia Ludenberg, welcome, my queen. Isn't he an angel?
11時30分って本則ちゃんが落ちんだ時間もそれくらいだよ。
11:30 p.m. Mr. Hamhands died around that same time too.
そうか。エアコンがタイマーでオンになった瞬間にブレーカーが落ちて停電が起きたと。
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
なるほど。納得したぜよ。
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
ぜよ
Indubitably?
きっとあらかじめ休館の電力量を調べておいて、アイロンでギリギリの電気消費量にしておいたんだよ。
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
その上でエアコンのタイマーを設定しておけば、あとはエアコンが動き出すのを待てばいいだけ。
So once they set the air conditioners timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
それならペコヤマさんが事務室にいたままでも
This Sonia sprite is one of my favorites. She's so cute and I love her so much. If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been impossible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
ソニアさんが釣られた。
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
もしかするとその電力量に関してはモノクマあたりに聞いてたのかもね。
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
ドピー。
Dun dun dun!
私に何ですか？
Monomi tied up is so fucking funny, and this game is funny and it's funny. Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
ワイシだってそんなに死んだら本当に死んじゃうじゃないか。
1,000, you say? If I die that many times, I may really stay dead, you know.
うるさいよ。あんたらは黙ってて。
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet.
私が事務室にいても停電は防げなかっただろうが、それでも悔やまれるな。
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret.
事務室にいればすぐにブレーカーを入れられた。そうすれば事件は起きなかったかもしれない。
If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
いや、事務室のブレーカーは僕らの手の届かない高さに設置されてたし。
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
真っ暗の中でそれをすぐに戻すなんて、どっちにしろ無理だったはずだよ。
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible no matter what.
気にすることはねえらしいぞ。
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
それにしてもずる賢い犯人だね。ちゃんと見つかるのか心配になってきたよ。
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
大丈夫。心配なんていらないよ。
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
だって、所詮はたかが人殺しだよ。希望の象徴と呼ばれるみんなの敵じゃないって。
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. Huh?
こんなところでみんなが負けるわけないんだ。この程
Here he
度の
goes.
事件なんてただの踏み台だもん。
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
だから最後には希望が勝つ。僕はそう確信してるんだ。
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
お前だ。お前どうしたんだ？
Nagito? What happened to you?
何が？
Huh? What do you mean?
だってお前はずっと言ってたよな。俺たちの中に犯人なんているはずないって。
Well, you've been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
そうだっけ？ま、そんなことより事件について話し合おうよ。
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
とりあえず停電の仕掛けは分かったわけだけど。
Normal and abrupt music change. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred, but the question is who caused it, right?
エアコンのタイマーを隠れて設定するのは誰にでもできるし。
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
アイロンを倉庫に持ち込むのも戸上くんが休館に来る前にやっておけばいいだけ。
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
困ったね。僕らの誰にでも可能みたいだよ。
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
何が言いてえんだ。
What are you implying?
結局何も分かってないのと一緒ってことでしょ？
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
こんなに議論を重ねたのにですか？
Huh? Even though we've been arguing for so long?
残念だけど事実だよ。
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
今まで散々話し合ってきたにもかかわらず、犯人に繋がりそうな手がかりは何一つ見つかっていない。
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
でも、それは当然かもしれないね。だって僕らの中に犯人なんているわけないもん。
But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
お前、また言ってることが変わってないか？
You're changing your story again?
そりゃそうとさ、今後のことについて僕からみんなに提案があるんだ。
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
ねえ、みんなはこんな風に考えたことはない？
Has anyone thought about our situation like this?
人を疑って生き延びるより、人を信じて殺される方がマシってさ。
Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
それって諦めてしまえってことですか？
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
お前だ。お前やっぱりどうかしてるぞ。
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. Untrue. Hina-chan, get over yourself. Who are you to say what's wrong? He's normal.
みんなの方こそどうかしてるからだよ。
Exactly. You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
こんな風に仲間内で糾弾し合うような真似、正気の沙汰とは思えないって。
Suspecting each other like this? There's no way that's healthy behavior.
もうやめようよ。犯人なんて見つけなくたっていいじゃん。
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
僕はもう嫌なんだ。仲間同士でこんなことしたくないよ。
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
そんなの僕だって嫌だよ。
I don't want to do this either.
私も嫌ですよ。もうお家に帰してください。
Me too. Please take me home already.
お家に帰って甘いお菓子が食べたいよ。
Meh. I want to go home and eat candy.
やめてよ。みんながそんなだと私まで。
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
みんな落ち着けって。
Everyone calm down.
僕らは仲間じゃないか。仲間同士で殺人なんて起きるわけないんだって。
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
だったら戸上はどうして死んだんだ？
Then why did Byakuya die?
そ そんなことどうだっていいよ。もう諦めようよ。
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
どうせ犯人につながる手がかりなんて一つもないんだし。
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
それは違う
That's wrong.
と思うよ
I think...
何か言った？
Did you say something? That's my favorite Komaeda sprite.
だって犯人につながる手がかりならもう見つかってるじゃんか
Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
見つかってるあと
A clue, you say?
おめえには犯人が分かってんのか？
Do you know who the killer is?
犯人なのかなでも怪しい人の手がかりならあると思うよ
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
へえ。だったら試しに行ってみてもらえる？その手がかりって何かな？
I see. Then care to tell me? What's this clue you're talking about?
まず犯人があの停電の中でどうやってナイフを手にしたのか考えてみようか
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
その話ならさっきしたよね。夜光塗料を目印に使ったんでしょ？
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
そうじゃなくってその前の話だよ
No, not that. I mean, before that. Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
ちょっと状況を確認してみよう。小泉が描いたあの図が役に立つかもしれないな。
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
停電前のみんなの立ち位置をまとめたやつだよね。これだけど。
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. I know what's happening, so I'm clicking on it.
犯人は暗闇の中をあのテーブルまで移動するのに卓上ランプを使ったはずだ。
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
卓上ランプをまさか明かりに使ったとか言わないよね。
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
休館は停電中だったのだ卓上ランプなど使えるはずがあるな
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp. Of course there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord!
犯人は卓上ランプの明かりじゃなくてその電源コードを使ったんだよ。
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
電源コードですか
Power cord?
電源コードを手繰りながら移動すれば卓上ランプのあるテーブルまでたどり着けるだろ。
They could have felt their way to the table using the power cord, right?
そうやって目的のテーブルまで移動した後は夜光塗料を目印にナイフを取ればいいだけだ。
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
しかもそれが可能だった人って私たちの中にたった一人しかいないんだよね
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
それって誰のこと？
Who? Hi. My cat has made his appearance. You were just sleeping soundly, mere seconds ago, my little sweet. The only person here who could have possibly done it. Yay, we get to pick. Hajime Hinata, Hyoko Sayonji, Gundam Tanaka, Hakane Owari. I'm naming the kids, my sweet. Just chill. We'll be done later. Akane Owari. Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. To pet the kitty. Ibuki Miyoda. Nagito Komaeda. Mikan Tsumiki. Byakuya Togami. Oh, what? I mean, hold on. I know who. What's the question? Okay, well, who could have done it? Was this the question? Who could have done it? I'm just clicking on this randomly without anyone. Okay, it's not him. No one think about anything. Don't look at what I just did. I was not paying attention. It could have fucking been anyone. Stream is buffering. Oh no. But it's working for Yakuza Dry Clean. It's working out. Okay, good. Ignore what you didn't see, because I did nothing. Nagito, it was you, wasn't it? Me? Oh, he was the person closest. Okay. I'm sorry about your internet. I hope it gets fixed soon. Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you. I mean, I guess. Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito. If the person put it there, they know where it is, and they know to go to the wall. No, not him. He's nice. I know, he's literally so nice. That's just a coincidence. But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table? Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning. I want food. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it. Seriously, that's all just a coincidence. If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another? I wonder, is something like that even possible? I love the whole cast. They are also soothing to listen to. There's some... Nidai and Gundam are probably not soothing, but they're fun. Could it be... Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table? Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair? No, he's nice. No. I'm so happy that you think he's nice. You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? Get his ass, my love. I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves you're suspicious, right? Kitty, he's suspicious. Please just have a seat. Did you find the food and that's what you're telling me?
作戦というわけか。
Kids. If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
俺らのやる気を削いで自分がやったことをごまかそうとしたんだな。
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
そうなのよ。
はっきり言いなさいよ。
Well, just admit it already.
お前だ。反論があるなら言ってくれ。正直言うと俺だって信じたくないんだ。
Naito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
一緒に捜査したお前があんなに優しいお前が戸上を殺した犯人だなんて。
We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Me and the cat were both startled by a noise.
お前だ。どうなんだよ。
Nagito, say something! LOL.
超高校系の才能を持つみんなが力を合わせて仲間の死という絶望に立ち向かう。
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
なんて素晴らしく
They have me criminally insane, literally. Get you a guy who can do both. Ah, how wonderful, how beautiful it is. Huh? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
結論から言うと大正解。そう、すべて僕の仕業だったんだよ。
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
パーティーが始まる前にナイフをテーブルに仕掛けたのは僕なんだ。
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
電源コードを使って暗闇の中をテーブルまで移動したのも僕なんだ。
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. Komaeda has never done anything wrong in his life.
あの停電を仕掛けたのも僕だよ。
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
だってみんなが見ている中で堂々とナイフを取り出すわけにはいかないもんね。
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
なんか柄が崩壊しちゃってないっす。
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
だけどまさか戸上君の暗視スコープまで持ってたとは
Kitty,
思わなかったな。
do not tear up furniture while Komaeda is speaking. But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
おかげでテーブルの下でもみ合いになって、その結果があれだよ。
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table, and, well, you all saw how that played out.
でもそんな予想外のことが起きたからこそこんなに面白い謎に仕上がったとも言えるよね。
But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
戸上君のファインプレーだね。
Hahaha, Byakuya performed admirably.
いい加減にしろってマジで
He is an expert. Just stop it already. Seriously, what the hell happened to you?
まさかそれがあんたの本性なの？ずっと
Don't put him in a
私た
box,
ちを騙
guys.
してたの？
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
騙すなんてとんでもない。僕なんかがみんなを騙せるわけないじゃん。
Me lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
自分が大したことない人間だってことぐらいは僕自身が誰よりも理解してるつもりだよ。
I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
夢や希望を持つのもおこがましいほど、努力をするのもずうずうしいほど、
I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything.
僕は決定的に最低で、最悪で愚かで劣悪で、何をやってもダメな人間なんだ。
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
やばい、この人って
Same. We have all been there. Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
13日の金曜日で目をランランと輝かせるタイプ。私と同じです。
So young! He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
意外な趣味をお持ちそのところじゃないっすよね。
That's quite the hobby you have there. But like, now's not really the time to bring it up. This guy... Is he the real Nagito?
No.
Don, welcome! I'm glad that you arrived at crazy time. Hey Nagito, if you're behind all this, then did you also send that threatening letter? Yep, I sure did. Fingers in his ass. He's not suspicious. He's a gentle boy. There's nobody else in this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right? And I respect you, Claude with an F. He's my idol, not my boyfriend, but I respect you. Don't make me say it and don't chase Mickey out. But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place? I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me. Are you making fun of us? By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong? That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office? Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons. That's my favorite Pekko sprite. I don't intend to tell everyone my favorites, but I just am so passionate about how cute everyone is. The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was a trap to manipulate us. Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing. Huh? What? I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know? If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty? I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human. Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is... luck! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you? That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck?
ただの運じゃないよ。確かにゴミみたいな才能だけど、僕は超高校級の幸運なんだよ。
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with the red mark? Haha, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
あの時、キュータ君はついてないって言ったけど、むしろ逆だったんだよ。
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite.
僕はついてたんだ。だからこそ、望み通りに掃除当番になれたんだよ。
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
もういい。そんなことはもうどうでもいい。
Enough. That... I don't care about that anymore.
それより答えろ。どうしてお前は戸上を殺したんだ。
More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me.
戸上君はとても優秀で立派なリーダーだったね。そんな彼が殺されるなんて絶望的だよね。
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings.
だからこそ希望の象徴と呼ばれる君らがより輝くための踏み台にふさわしい。
He literally is. He is an ultimate despair girl stan. I mean, you know. No backstory spoilers. I'm the only one who's played this whole thing out of the V-Haunt and fan crew. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
全てはそのためだったんだよ。
That was my only motivation. Also, that's not true. Veronica has played, but she's always doing stuff. You're not making any sense.
もういい。さっさと投票を始めろや。その変態をぶっ殺してやる。
It's fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho. Please, Monokuma! Please wait!
なんだよ。
Huh? The fuck?
なんて言いますか、その
how should I put this?
本当に小前田さんが犯人なんですかね。
Is Nagito really the killer?
何を言ってるのかな。彼はもう自白までしちゃってるんだよ。
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
それは分かってるんですけど、
Mikan's so cute.
少し気になることがあって。
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
少しなら黙ってろ。その肝面見てるとストレス溜まってゲロ吐きそうになるんだよ。
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
とりあえず聞くだけでも聞いてみませんか。
Mickey Sparkle, his favorite Dangan Ronpa quote. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
でも犯人なんてもう決まってるのに。
But we know who the killer is.
聞くだけなら構わんだろう。
Simply listening is acceptable.
だがやるからには遊びでは終わらせんぞ。さあ、血塗られたショーの開幕だ。
However, I won't allow it to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle. White noise, truth bullets, obstacles, truth bullets, white noise. We are not on gentle. I'm glad that Mr. Tutorial is adopting certain characters' attributes this time. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. I can't shoot down white noise now? Then why? I know what it is. I think it's strange that the killer is so obviously Nagito. Yeah, I can't. He has already confessed. You know, the bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid. Never mind. Mikan! Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch! Now let's prepare to cast our votes. Why does Mikan think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene, and so do we. No! Not a knife! That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan? The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon. But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. 5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife. Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse. Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her? I like that Mahiru is the only sort of normal person here. Is that what you're trying to say, Mika? And Hina-chan's sort of normal. I'll allow him to be in the normal adjacent area. As long as we can't prove the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer. What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you. Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it. I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something? Hiding? Like during the blackout. Did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about? Who knows? After all this, what else do you intend to hide? Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? Ah, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision. Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know? Huh? Whose life is at stake? Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules? Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact that it came from me? No, that's not it. Not it? What's not it? The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Beep 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 beep. Ibuki's account? Yeah.
見ることはできなくても聞くことならできたはずだ。
Thank you, Darman. What do you call it? I forget the term. Darman fan. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it.
そうだよな、ミオだ。
Isn't that right, Ibuki?
そうなんすか？
For reals? Don't act so surprised.
ほら、お前が教えてくれたんだろ。あの停電の中で誰がどんな声を上げたのかをさ。
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
みんな落ち着いて。こういう時は落ち着かないと。
Everyone calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
足踏まないでよ。
Ugh, don't step on my feet.
おい、お前何をしている？
What the hell? What's going on here?
やめろ。
This is... Ow.
電気つけろって。飯が食いづれじゃねえか。
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know?
みんなどこにいるの？停電って厨房だけじゃないの？
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
これってブレーカーが落ちたんじゃないですか？
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
ちょっと待ってろ。俺が壁伝いに何とかしてくっから。
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
さすが超高校級の軽音部さんだよね。そこまで聞き分けられてたなんてすごいよ。
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
顔や頭やスタイルや性格育ちはともかく耳だけはいいんだね。
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
正論のナイフでめった出しっすね。
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
だが
Ibuki is the best one of all. Anyone. However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
おい、お前何をしている？
I'm not saying it again.
やめろ。
まるでお前だが戸上の反撃に遭っているようにも聞こえるが。
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
まあ、実際そうだからね。
Well, that's actually what happened. Huh?
ミオダさんの才能に敬意を表して。
He just needs to scream sometimes. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
実は僕は戸上君に突き飛ばされちゃったんだよ。あのテーブルの下でね。
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
戸上君に突き飛ばされた。
He shoved you out?
停電と同時に僕はすぐに隠したナイフを取ろうとテーブルの下に潜り込んだんだけど。
Mickey's giving more musical references I don't understand. Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife.
そこで暗視スコープをつけた戸上君に見つかってテーブルの外に突き飛ばされちゃったんだ。
But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
そう、僕はナイフを手にすることすらできなかった。最低なヘタレだったんだよ。
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife. Eats called Foo Fighters Dave Grohl. Ever heard of him? I haven't heard of Foo Fighters Dave Grohl. No, I have, guys. Come on, no flames. Come on, no flames. Stop flaming me. So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? I'm flaming you. You better stop. Oh my god. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
おい、お前何をしている？やめろ。
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
テーブルの外に突き飛ばされてからはみんなと一緒で。
This fucking song is good. After getting confused... No, what? Okay, I understand. There is the word confused here. After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as I said it in that took away my ability to say it. Sorry for who I am. After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on and Byakuya's body was lying under the table. Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer? From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party? Hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed, and all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. Don't worry, Mickey. Your nice friend is not going to die today. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya? Then we're right back at square one. How can that be? We've spent all this time talking back and forth. Dawn says, what in the hell? Meaningless. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Bring me rice when you go get some, Mickey Sparkle, thank you. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. I know, literally. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. What a fun time we're having. Suspended. Now then, the class trials reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion! Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you gonna do? Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. Yeah, and of course there's no $10 billion either. Oh, he's saying it. Villain! You truly are a villain! We love to have fun. Should I call it quits? Yeah, let's take a break. Oh wait, let's see what this is. Never mind. Let's keep going. I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now! The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students? Nope, I'm not gonna believe it! I'll never believe it! Because I believe in everyone! So do your best and don't forget to save regularly. How? Thank you, everyone. She's really my favorite thing to imitate on this earth. Yeah. Well, what now? I guess we'll keep going a little more. She gave me energy. If the knife isn't a murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer. Shut up. We'll be the judge of that. You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right? That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion. But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer. There's still more? Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right? Is there something wrong with that? Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean. Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before, not even my own mother. I'm not talking about your looks. Because he doesn't have blood on him, and it was really crazy bloody. Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him? Yes, that's it! Because under the table there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There are even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth. I make a very good face reading any of her lines. If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood. I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird. You just used something to block the blood, didn't you? Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime? Yes, there's only one thing you could have used to block the blood splatter. It goes so quick. Ba-bong. You're talking about the blood-stained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right? If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block from the blood splatter. But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it after the murder? You mean after the lights came back on? What could he... What would he have done if we'd seen him? Now that we've gotten a little further in, does anyone who doesn't know the answer have any ideas as to what actually happened? Checking in with my little guys. That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big, so even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
テーブルの下でテーブルクロスをかぶって人を刺すのは
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone.
僕レベルの人間にはもちろんさすがの君たちにも無理なんじゃないかな
That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it be also impossible for you guys too?
だったらどういうこと
Then, what does it mean?
ひょっとして犯人が戸上くんを刺したのはテーブルの下じゃなかったのかも。
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table. Huh?
いや殺害場所がテーブルの下だというのは間違いなかったはずだ
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
テーブルクロスの内側に血が飛び散ってたし、あそこで戸上さんが殺されたのは間違いないですよね。
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
でも戸上くんが刺された場所と犯人が刺した場所が同じだとは限らないよね。
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
ズバリ意味不明っす。
I don't understand at all. The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
あれ広田君何か思いつきそうな顔してるね
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
本当にあんな謎々みたいな言葉で
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. Yakuza Dry Clean has an idea.
思いつきそうな気がするんだけどでもまだ漠然としか
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
テーブルの下だけどテーブルの下じゃない場所だよ。可能性があるとしたらそれしかないもん。
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense.
そこから先は余計な先入観を捨ててその答えを選べばいいだけだと思うよ。
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer, I think. I have an idea. I don't understand yet how it could work out, though. Hold on to it. Now fucking what? Oh, okay. Improved Hangman's Gambit. Hangman's Gambit 2. Yeah. Puzzle game? Flying across the screen? 2 different letters clash will take damage. 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. Oh. Do they go... Whatever. I'll figure it out. You can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful when you press the A button. When you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where the cursor is aiming. This is how you release the letter. I hate this shit. Firing letters, catch and release with the A. Fuse them, fire with the A. That's a whole lot of A buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. I know. Improved. Like, I guess it's improved. Display a question with B button, figure out what I'm just gonna figure it out. Cause the explanations are so much more confusing without examples. No, of course I don't explain, my love. But good luck and have fun to you too. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions, try to think about it. Something's coming to me. I have to go into my mind palace. Just a little more. I have a feeling I can see something. This is how normal boys think. They close their eyes and then play little games. Can I... Can I do that? No, okay. I have to do it in order. Oh? Okay, I figured it out. Literally, I love how they don't have a proper symbol for the button that wins the game in the tutorial. It makes sense. It's a good game that makes sense. And I don't get it. Okay, so I just destroy these for fun? I get it. I get that part. Mickey Sparkle! You're too funny. Under the table! It's under the table! Okay, fine. I'll read the controls. How do I do it? Stock. I'm not deleting. I'm moving. I did it before. How do I not do it now? N. Under the table. Under the table. I love how I'm like, the fucking shit doesn't make any sense, and I'm doing this. Do I have to turn it right side up? Okay. I get it. D. Stupid shit game. Okay. And I should get them to stop hitting each other. But I don't care. I know, these are bad. Minigame, Danganronpa minigame bad. And I'm bad at them. Oops. I'm sure it's riveting stream. Everyone go take a nap or something. Can I make it go faster? Oops. Oops! Okay. Give me the, stupid! Oh my god, I tried playing this on Mean once. Why? Why would you do that? How was it? Was it okay? No, don't! Oh, thank god. It was very mean. I can't imagine. Honestly, maybe if this gets too... It's just like, why is this taking so long? Even now that I figured out how to actually play it, it's like we're just gonna sit here for 78 minutes. But I mean, you know, who doesn't love a minigame? I guess it's even funnier to think of Hina-chan just like standing there with his eyes closed trying to figure out how to spell under the table. Maybe he's dumber than Naegi. Can I get a fucking E? Please? Okay. Okay, I don't need an E. It doesn't matter. That's fine. He's one of those people who think one letter at a time. True. Go. Okay. T. Come on. I don't care. I'm gonna lose all of it. Okay, hold on. Connecting. We're gonna stop from losing. Hello? Okay, well. It's no use. I can't go on any longer. I don't have any other options. Everyone doubts me? It appears the trial's come to an end. Now then, it's time to vote. Well, I can totally imagine who the Blacken will be. Boo. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Ahem. By a majority vote, the one who's been chosen as the Blackened is... Hajime Hinata. But Hajime is not the Blackened. Too bad. The true Blackened has graduated splendidly. Congratulations. And now, the others will all be punished. Ah, that means you too, Hajime.
これが俺たちの結末なのか
This is our end? Yes, please.
俺たちは諦めたりはしない
We will never give up. Thanks, stupid. Yeah. Okay. I understand now. I will help him think a little faster. Literally. Hinata, that is the proper response to having to play improved Hangman's Gambit. Like, having to do more things makes sense in terms of improving a game, but this clearly is not better. Fuck. Especially because I literally ran out of time. Oops. And then I did that. Like, I'm not a great gamer, but I'm not that bad, you know? Most games I can kind of get the hang of. F. D. F. Oh, you can speed the letters up with B? Oh my god! Thank you so much. I did not read the tutorial properly. That makes sense. Because why would they have you run out of time if it goes so fucking slow? Thank you, Smiley-o. Can I just get a fucking tea once in a while? Once in my freaking life? Tea. Table. Oh, tea. Me win tea. B. Table. What? I did it bad. What? Oh, under the floor. Stupid. Can't count or read. L. So smart. Because I was like, building? That's too many freaking letters. Don't. I can do it. I'm a gamer. Let's go. Fleur. R is for Togami. Yay! I did that perfectly in the first try, and I'm smart and read instructions good. I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards! Under the floorboards? Yeah, bitch! The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death. Under the Togami. If so, that means... Oh, sorry, my love. If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how? I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know. If I remember correctly, one person should know how to get under the floorboards. Okay, ahem. Hajime Hinata. Hyoko Sayonji. Gundam Tanaka. King of Earring. Hey Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right? Are you referring to the Hellhound earring? About that earring. I said, Are you referring to the Hellhound earring? About the Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right? Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. I love him. Everyone drink some water. Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me. Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on him by the time the class trial began... Oh, my body made a weird noise. Then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation. So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards. It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder. What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him. Ugh! Man up and speak more clearly. Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. I love him. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. He's so cute. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. Tanaka Gundam is my best friend. In real life. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured down below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own toon hands. Gundam Tanaka to Toontown. You heard it here first. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power! There he goes babbling about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know. Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room. Komaeda, that's not very toony. Literally. Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
倉庫を経由したのなら、そこにテーブルクロスが置いてあったのも納得だ。
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
犯人はパーティー中に倉庫から床下に忍び込んで、そこから白夜ちゃんをグサ。
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab. Ibuki calls first names with Chan, because she's Angel. Are you sure?
グサじゃないなら、ブスッとかザシュッとか、もっと肉厚な感じですかね。
Do you not like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like splat, shank, stab?
いや、効果音の話じゃなくてさ。
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects.
こっそり床下に忍び込んだって言うけど、そのためにはパーティーから抜け出さないとダメだよね。
You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
でも、そんな人なんていたっけか?
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
じゃあパーティーにいなかったやつが犯人なんだよ。そいつがずっと床下で待ち伏せしてたんだ。
Then, whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
参加してねえのって誰だっけ?
Who wasn't at the party again?
私は参加してないけど、入り口で見張りをしてたよ。そこの物見が証人になってくれるよね。
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
はい、ここの物見が証人です。
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness!
もう言う必要はないと思うが、私はトイレから離れられなかったのだ。
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
僕は厨房にいる時間が長かったけど、ちょくちょく大広間に料理を運びに行ってたよ。
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
他にパーティーに参加してなかったの？
The only person who wasn't at the party...
私が停電前に撮った写真を見る限りだと。
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
あいつだけだよね。
It obviously has to be him. To you.
これで決まりだね。
Yay! It's decided!
何が決まりなんだ。俺は犯人なんかじゃねえぞ。
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer.
さあどうだか。俺はやれるとか言ってたのはどこの誰だっけ?
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
ふざけんな。ぶっ殺すぞ。
Don't mess with me. I'll fucking kill you.
ほらまた言ってる。
See? You're making threats again.
いい感じだね。いい感じに盛り上がってきちゃいましたね。
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting. Yay! I'm now allowed to use the silencer. I can use it with the A button as many times as I want. I can shoot down white noise, and when I do it, my time limit will increase. If I shoot a remark, then it will decrease. Oh no! But if the difficulty is set to gentle, blah 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 blah. Bang 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 bang. Yes. Good luck and have fun to you as well, my dear. During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach. Then they could have stared at panties all day without going to the storage room in the dark. Is that true, Huihiko? Don't act like I'm a fucking killer. The fucking killer. But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi. Untrue. He's full of alibi. Oof.
いや、クズ流にはアリバイがあったはずだ。そうだよな、ナナミ。
No, Huyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki? My cat says, Come sit with me.
そうだったね。
Come up. We're entertaining. Come sit with us. Oh, you're right. Huh? What happened, Huyiko? Oh, hey. What are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
ウズリュウ君を見たのはパーティーが始まった後だから。彼がパーティー前から床下にいたとは考えられないよ。
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before that.
もっと早くその話をしろ、ボケが。
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
あんたが悪いんでしょ。だいたいなんで休館の周りをうろついてたのよ。
It's still your fault. Like, why are you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
うっせえよ。
Shut up.
実は外から床下に通じる抜け穴があって、それを偵察しに来てたとか。
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy. What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh no! Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
どちらにせよ、外から床下に入るのは不可能だ。俺様とナナミが確認済みだぞ。
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
では、やはりどなたかがパーティー中に倉庫から床下に潜り込んだのですね。
You're okay. Just sit with me, babes. Then someone definitely went under the floorboards to the storage room during the party.
パーティー中というか停電中だったのかも。
During the party, it was probably during the blackout.
停電中にいなくなったんなら気づけなくても無理ないもんね。
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
けど、あの暗い廊下を倉庫まで歩いていくなんて、卵なしでエッグベネディクトを作るようなもんだよ。
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
そうだな。俺がすぐそばの事務室にすらたどり着けなかったほどだしな。
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in the darkness, and that room was much closer.
けど、本当に無理なのか?
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna stop here. My cat is climbing into my lap and biting me, so I need to give him hugs or a snack or whatever. And there is some more to go. As you see, we don't even have a suspect yet. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Yeah. I will play Monday, probably. I'm gonna do something else on Thursday, I believe. Who knows what the future holds today on the scary island. Yeah, baby, yeah. Woo. I'm very tired. Check Discord for Minecraft coordinating. Oh, bitch, I love Minecraft. Okay, thank you guys for joining me again. Thank you for joining me again. I love you. Thank you. Think very hard about what's happening, because I let me know next time, you know, what you think is gonna happen with the lads. Who's killing, who's getting killed. Happy birthday. Oh yes, final birthday. Happy, not to me, but yesterday was Pi Day, so Chiaki and Chihiro, their birthday was yesterday. My birthday is in October. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I need to think of something else to say other than that. I love you.